And I would certainly like to thank deal-makers because they are really changing the world. They're going to change the world. The deal checker, the company, deal checker. Well, before we start, some of you know that a few years ago, I drove around the world with my then fiance, now my wife, Paige Farmer. So before we start, I want to show you a short trip of going around the world. I want to show you a short video because
지금 짐로저스가 나왔습니다.
recently showed that the number one dream people have in their life in the world, not everybody, but many people, is to get in their car and drive around the world. I hope every one of you will do it too. Paige and I started in Iceland. We drove through Europe, Turkey, China, Korea, Japan, back into Siberia, across Russia, all around Europe, 32 countries in Africa, Southeast Asia, Australia, New Zealand, down to the bottom of South America, up through Central America to Alaska, back to the southern U.S. and back to New York.
那回到南部的美国，又回到纽约去。
Resting for a while, we had a baby girl. I was very much against children all my life. I felt very sorry for people who were so foolish as to have children. And when you have children, be sure they learn to speak Mandarin. As you can see, in my family, Mandarin is very important. But when I tell you that China is the next important country in the world, I'm not just talking about it, I'm living it as well. We sold our house in New York many years ago and moved to Singapore so that my children would speak Mandarin and know Asian. Let's talk a little bit about money because I know you're all interested in money. 2008, we had a serious economic problem and central banks all around the world started printing a lot of money. It started in Washington and they printed more money than has ever been printed in history. China was more restrained than most countries, but nearly everybody did it. It led to inflation as it always does, and that means interest rates have started going up again. And one of the results has been that the US dollar has gotten stronger again. I own a lot of US dollars, but I will tell you that the US dollar has been the top currency for many years. That has come to an end because America has printed so much money. The US dollar has been the top currency for several decades, but I want to repeat that is going to come to an end before long. The world has had several number one currencies throughout history. The dollar is there now, but it will not last forever. I do not know which currency will compete with the dollar. It should be the renminbi, but the renminbi is not convertible yet, so I don't know what it will be. I repeat that I own a lot of dollars, but I am very worried about my US dollars. If China makes the renminbi convertible, I will put a lot of money into the renminbi. As an American, I don't like saying that Washington is doing terrible things, but I have to face facts, just as I have moved to Asia and kept all my children. But while I have told you that China is the next great country in the world, do not think it will be straight up. There will be problems along the way. There are problems in China property now. But do not worry, America had many problems as we wrote. Every country that rises has problems along the way. It's normal. So I have investments in China. I have investments in America, obviously, but I am selling my American investments. The American stock market has been going up since 2009. I have started selling. The Chinese stock market has not been as strong as the American stock market. I have not sold any shares in China. I am looking for more investments in China. If any of you have a good idea to invest in China, do not say it. Don't see me out. But please do not say it out loud. Don't whisper in my ear. One of the reasons that China is going to be so successful in the 21st century is the One Belt, One Road project. The One Belt, One Road project is, as far as I know, the most important project in the 21st century. It's going to change everything we know. 500 years ago, the Spanish started sailing around the world and changed geography, changed the world. 200 years ago, the railroad came and changed geography, changed the world. Same is going to happen with One Belt, One Road. It's going to change everything we know. So get out your maps, see where it's going to go, and you too can participate in the new world. So I think what I should do now is I should stop and take questions, and I will take questions about anything you want to discuss. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.